Ciao tutti! We're here on the outskirts of Alberobello, and today we're doing a lovely standing walk designed to get you moving, especially if you've just had a long journey. To start with, come into your Pilates parallel position with your weight going down evenly through your left foot and your right foot. Let's start lifting it through the crown of the head and dropping the shoulders down. Just drawing in your core muscles slightly, feeling that lovely length through the spine. We're starting off straight away with a lovely arm circle. So take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, float your arms all the way up above your shoulders without pushing your rib cage forward, and then big circle out to the side and down. And again, all the way up, out to the side and down. Let's go 4 more times in this direction. This feels really nice and warm today. And lots of motion in the shoulders. Reaching through your middle finger as much as you can. And 2 more times here. And our final one now, floating the arms all the way up, out to the side and down. Now let's reverse and go the other way for 6. So inhale, prepare. Exhale all the way up. Inhale and down. Making these circles as big as you can, and just bearing in mind that one arm may feel very different from the other. Good. And again, out to the side, forward and down. We'll go 3 and 2. And our last one here, all the way out to the side, forward and down. Bring the arms down by your sides. Make sure you're nice and stable on your feet. We're coming into a new exercise for us. This is a standing speedy warm-up. So we'll bring our feet slightly closer together. As we inhale, we bring one knee up through to hip height, and then, I should have brought the arms up at the same time, I'm going to sweep round to the side, rotating through the spine. So hard when it's windy. Let's go again. Bring the knee up. Take your arms round to the side. All the way back up. Bring the leg down. So we're just going from side to side here, trying to remain as stable as possible. Rotating through your spine and adding your arms in. Try and keep the knee totally still as you twist, and keep your toes relaxed on your mat. Great. We'll go 2 more times to each side, sweeping round, back and down. Lift is really tricky when you've got a really uneven surface and the wind. The last one to each side, and twist, up and down. I'm not very good at this one. Final one. Sweeping around, back up, and bring the leg down. Well done. Walk through your feet here. Now let's try and find a nice stable piece of ground once again. We're coming into our Pilates squats. 4 regular Pilates squats to warm up. So feet are back into a parallel position. From here, we're moving on the inhale. So as we inhale, we sink down. Knees go over toes. Imagine you're squatting over a public toilet. Draw your core muscles up and in, and then press through to come up. We're keeping a really open posture here. Avoid rounding your shoulders forward, but let your arms hang heavy. And again, 2 more times here. Just to get this motion into our joints and our ankles, knees and hips. Last one, sinking down and press. Now let's add in a rib cage closure. So now you can imagine that as you send your bottom backwards, you're reaching your arms forward as if you're giving a present to somebody quite high. This time, moving on the inhale, sinking back and press, keeping the line of the spine and neck really long. Inhale, sink back. Exhale, press. Inhale, sink. Feel that connection to your core as you move. Let's go. 4 and 3, 2, and press. And our last one here, sinking back, bottom back arms forward, and press all the way back through. Great. Now coming back through to our start position. Coming into a lovely movement for our shoulders now. We're going into a windows prep. So this is really going to open out through the front of the shoulders. Get the back of the spine working as well. So feet back through to hip distance apart. Float your arms up to shoulder height to prepare. Make sure that your shoulders and your hips and your ankles are stacked. We inhale, prepare, Exhale, draw the elbows back, and now just rotate the arms so that your palms are facing forward whilst keeping your elbows raised. Bring the arms down, press through. So once you've got this motion in your arms and shoulders, you might like to think about making it a little bit more precise, drawing back without pushing your chest forward. Draw back, rotate, down and through. Lovely to get the shoulder girdle working. Rotate, down and through. Let's go. 4 and 3, 2, and our last one. Then we're adding in something a little bit extra. Back, rotate, down and through. Bring the arms down, have a roll through your shoulders if you wish. So now we're adding in a gorgeous opening for the back of the shoulders with our door closure. So we're adding on that to our windows prep. So palms facing down once again. Find that stacking of the body. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, draw back and rotate. Now as you inhale, squeeze your elbows together, keeping them raised. Open, down and press. Let's go again. Draw back, rotate, down and press. I've lost it. The mat will be off back. Rotate and squeeze. Open, down and through. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Open, down and through. 4 more times now. Back, rotate and squeeze. Open, down and press. Keep your knees relaxed. Try and relax your toes as well. Open, down and press. Final couple now. Back, rotate, squeeze. Hopefully feeling a bit of a stretch through the back of the shoulders now. Back, rotate and squeeze the elbows together. Open, down, bring the arms forward and all the way down. Well done. I feel that one for sure. Now we're going to come into a bit of lateral flexion with our side reach. Then you have 2 options. Option 1, your feet are in your parallel position and you're keeping your hips still, no bananaing out to the side. Engage through the core. We bring one arm all the way up and then we reach up and over, letting the other arm and shoulder hang heavy. Restack and bring the arm down. Or our second option today is to do the same movement but with a smaller stance. So we're going to be working harder in terms of balance. So we can bring the legs together, squeeze your feet together. You can take them slightly further apart if you're struggling with your balance. Keep your hips facing forward, draw up and in once again. We breathe in, prepare, breathe out, lift the arm up, and then lift up and out of the waist. You might have to go slightly slower now. Restack, bring the arm down. Let's go to the other side, arm up and over. It's a lot harder to keep my balance on this side. Restack, bring the arm down. Arm up and over. Restack, bring the arm down. And again, lift and reach. Restack and down. One last time to each side like this. Up and down. And our final one, lift. Arm goes over. Restack and down. Now let's swap the legs over. Give your ankles a bit of a walk out if you want to. Swap the legs over, squeeze them together here. Make sure you're nicely supported before you begin. Check that your hips are facing forward and we'll go again. Up and over. Now it's going to be interesting for you to work out whether your balance is better on one side than the other. Restack and down. Up and over. Restack, down. Fantastic. And again, up and over. Restack, down. 2 more times to each side. Maybe finding that you're getting a little bit more warm through your shoulders. Up, over. And last one to each side here. Up and over. Restack, down. Final one, up and over. Restack and down. Bring the arms down. take your feet back through to your parallel position. So from here, coming into a really lovely roll down. It's going to start with 3 regular roll downs, and then we'll add in a heel press just to enhance the length through the back of the spine. So feet are into parallel, lifting through the crown of the head once again. Take a breath in, and then as we breathe out, we nod the chin, bone by bone, start rolling forward. Draw up and in through your middle so you're nicely supported. Keep your hips over your heels. Let your arms and head hang heavy like a rag doll. And roll down as far as you can. Relax your knees here. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, tuck the tailbone and start to restack. Bone by bone by bone by bone. Let your shoulders come down and lift it through the breastbone. Well done. Let's go 2 more times like this. Take a breath in. Nod, soften and roll. Toes relaxed on the floor. Rolling down, up and in through your middle. Pause, restack. And we'll do one last one like this, breathing in, and then nod, soften and roll again. Lifting down towards the floor, maybe getting a little bit further this time. Breathing in here, and then open up. Restacking all the way back through. So for now, for our next 2, we're adding in a heel press. So we're just going to walk through our feet and your heels, trying to get a little bit more length of the back of the legs and the spine. So breathing in again, nod, soften and roll. Keep the toes relaxed, lengthening down towards the floor. And then here, bend one knee and press the opposite heel down, and then swap over. So press and press. You can use your fingertips on the floor to give you some balance support if that feels good for you. 2 more times. Last one. Maybe getting a little bit further now as you've warmed up. Place the heels down, take your breath in, and come all the way back up. Once again, bone by bone by bone. Let your shoulders come down as you lift up through the breastbone. We'll do that one more time here. Breathing in, nod, soften and roll. Lovely spinal movement. Lengthening down towards the floor, hanging long and heavy, and then let's press and press. Press and press. Couple more. Press and press. Press both heels down. Take your breath in, get your balance, and now exhale. Tuck the tailbone, restack bone by bone by bone, all the way up through, lifting up, and let your shoulders come down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to finish off now with a lovely double floating arm and 2 nice deep breaths. So get your balance here. Think about how you feel after 10 minutes of movement. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, take your arms out to the side, lifting all the way up, and press the air away. Well done. One more time here, all the way out to the side. Lovely big stretch. Press the air away, and give yourself a clap. Well done, everybody. Really hope you enjoyed this lovely 10-12 minutes warm up. Do let me know how you get on, and I'll look forward to seeing you do some more Pilates for beautiful Italy.